What up, YouTube? It's NoChainzz, and I am back for another commentary, and this is another episode of my Cincinnati Bengals connected franchise mode here in Madden 25 for the PS4, and we are taking control of David Shaw coaching the Bengals, and he has led us to a record of 2-1, and we are facing off against the Cleveland Browns this episode, who do not have Ben Tate starting, which is a little bit weird for me. They're under the leadership of Johnny Manziel. A lot of you guys are anxious to see him. I am too. It'll be a great game. These games are always good, and I'm definitely anxious to see how good Johnny Manziel will play. But before we get into the episode, I just want to apologize for any wait there may have been. I don't know if you guys wait for me to put out videos or you just sort of watch them whenever I put them out. Either way, I apologize for not putting out any recently. To be honest, I just haven't really been feeling it. I just haven't been feeling like editing. I got like a new keyboard because my old one messed up and my mouse is double clicking, which makes it very difficult to edit videos. It's pretty much been one of those things that you have in the back of your mind, you know you need to do, but you just don't get around to it because you know it's like a task, it's like something that's hard you have to do. But honestly, editing is the hardest part of putting out YouTube videos. And like I said, I apologize for the wait. On top of that, I have been working my new job, so I don't know, and it's summertime, so I've been going out to cookouts and stuff like that, so I'm sorry about the wait that you guys had to go through. But let's get into this game. You guys saw Johnny Manziel break off a very nice run there. Then he's going to hit the former Cincinnati Bengals, Andrew Hawkins. I'm a really big fan of that guy. I really just didn't want the Bengals to match that contract, really. He was a good player, but I don't know if he was worth that money. But anyway, Johnny Manziel will be brought down by Geno Atkins, and that will force 3rd down and 14. And he will be almost intercepted by Alfonso Denard, aka XS Denard, and that brings out Andy Dalton after we receive the punt. Andy Dalton's going to get his drive going with an almost intercepted pass by Justin Gilbert, so 3rd down and 12. Andy Dalton under pressure, brought down, and will throw the ball into triple coverage and will be intercepted by Carlos Dansby, brand new Cleveland Brown, and that will give Johnny Football the ball back, and they're going to hand it off to Dion Lewis. I'm not sure once again why Ben Tate is not starting. Nonetheless, Dion Lewis picks up a nice gain there, and there he is again, getting the 1st down, being brought down by Vincent Ray after getting to the 26-yard line. Play action for Manziel. He will find I almost called him James Cameron. I meant Jordan Cameron, and after that they're going to hit Josh Gordon over the middle for a gain of 14. Then they're going to go toss out to the left. Dion Lewis will walk into the end zone, so the Cleveland Browns take the lead here in Cleveland, and Dion Lewis is playing very well. And I know Ben Tate isn't hurt, and I was actually pretty excited about seeing him as a team with Johnny Manziel, but it's not looking like that. But Dion Lewis is providing the same production that Ben Tate could as he scores and gives the Browns the lead. But that was pretty much blocking. He was pretty much at a clear lane to the end zone. Got brought down in the end zone by Daniel Manning. And the Bengals are going deep into their playbook. Hugh Jackson wants to do a little trickery, and we throw a pass with Jeremy Hill from the wildcat formation, and that picks up 29 yards for the Cincinnati Bengals. So 2nd down and 5. Andy Dalton is under pressure once again and will be brought down by Barkevious Mingo, and this guy is very, very good rushing the passer. Now we're going to get a completion to Ryan Whalen for a gain of 12 yards to set up this field goal attempt by Mike Nugent, and it will be short. This guy has no leg power, man. I was thinking about bringing in David Bueller just like we did the first time we did this series. But anyway, Johnny Football has a chance to extend his team's lead, and he gets a nice pass over the middle to Josh Gordon, but he will throw a bad one there. So 3rd down and 10. Manziel back to pass with a nice pocket. Gonna throw this one. That could have been jumped by Alfonso Denard, but instead Josh Gordon comes down with the reception and the 1st down. So then they're gonna go to Miles Austin for a gain of 12 yards. 3rd down and 1. They're going to play action. We had pressure in his face, and that caused him to just dump it off to the fullback, and that will not be enough, so they settle for a field goal. So they do end up increasing their lead to 10, but it's not as bad as it could have been for the Cincinnati Bengals. So Andy Dalton's going to go this time to Ryan Whalen, and he is playing well today with a few receptions, which is more than what you usually see him get. And there's A.J. Green picking up his first reception for a gain of 11 and the first down. Then we're going to go to him again. All of a sudden, the Bengals are targeting Joe Hayden, who is usually one of the better corners in the league. But then we're going to dump this one off to Jeremy Hill for a gain of 9. Third down and goal. Andy Dalton can't find anybody up and rolling. Now going to throw this one away. Smart thing to do for him. Didn't want to force in a pass as he's already thrown an interception today. And a second interception, especially after a great drive like that, would have been bad for the Bengals and probably bad for his job. But anyway, we settled for a field goal. Mike Nugent actually hit it that time. And already the Cleveland Browns are on the move again. First down and 10. Manziel, no pressure at all. He's going to take off running and pick up about 11 yards that time. Hit there by Ray Maluga. First down and 10. Manziel, after a short drop back, is going to fire this one into Josh Gordon, and he picks up a first down. Second down and 4 for Manziel. He's going to hit Benjamin. He shreds the tackle of Terrence Newman and picks up the first down. Third down and 6, however, for the Browns. Manziel is back to pass, trying to take off running, but will be brought down from behind by Pac-Man Jones. But the Bengals aren't done there. They're trying to score with less than 30 seconds, about 15 seconds left. We're going to call hurry up after that completion. We're going to see what we can do. We see press coverage on the left side. Justin Gilbert versus A.J. Green. That's the mismatch. And we exploit that. Very nice deep ball. And he will get out of bounds as the Bengals were out of timeouts. And that will set us up to make it a one-possession game. And we do just that. Mike Nugent very efficient following that first missed field goal in the first quarter. But the score going into halftime is 13-6. The Bengals had more passing yards, but really haven't done anything on the ground. And there's A.J. Green again. This guy cannot be stopped. He just caught his 6th pass and has 88 yards on the day now. So here's Tyler Eifert. Will pick up a first down, getting his 3rd reception. So the Bengals are on the move right now. And A.J. Green will catch another pass from Andy Dalton, and Justin Gilbert just cannot cover him. I mean, they need to switch that. And there's A.J. Green again, and they insist on having people other than Joe Hayden on A.J. Green, so we're exploiting that to the fullest. So 3rd down and 5 for the Bengals. We have a chance to tie it up here, and there's Andy. He throws an interception to Buster Screen. I believe that's how you say his name. But the Browns face 3rd down and 10, and they will get an interception themselves, or throw an interception themselves, Pac-Man Jones intercepting the pass at the 17-yard line. Johnny Football had been pretty efficient before that interception, and the Bengals have a chance to tie it up again, and they do just that. They got a second chance at it due to a great defensive play, and Andy Dalton will laser this one into A.J. Green right over the head of Joe Hayden in the end zone. A.J. Green able to come down with a very nice route. I guess Joe Hayden just didn't see the ball coming, or he did, but A.J. Green was just a little bit taller and also just had the better angle, and Joe Hayden couldn't get around him to defend the pass. But the Browns are back on the move. They're going to go to Miles Austin this time and pick up a first down. 2nd down and 10. Manziel from the shotguns going all the way deep to Miles Austin, and that is almost intercepted by Reggie Nelson. 3rd down and 10 for the Browns. Manziel, shotgun formation once again, finds the seam in the coverage to Andrew Hawkins, and he will pick up a very big chunk of yards. And they're going to go to Benjamin, and that will get them down to the 2-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Ray Maluga could have got called for offsides there, but access Denard. Darquez Denard comes down with an interception in the end zone after the Cleveland Browns were stringing together a very nice drive, and it looked very promising until then. But the Cincinnati Bengals offense cannot do anything with the takeaway, which has pretty much been the story for the last couple of weeks. And now the Browns have a chance to take the lead again after making a crucial mistake in the end zone, but our offense could not make them pay. But it is now 3rd down for Johnny Football. They have another promising drive going, and that was almost access Denard part 2, but he cannot come down with the interception. Actually, I think he batted it down. Nah, he tried to catch that, but he just couldn't catch it. But I'm fine with that. If I could just go to Madden for a second, talk about Madden, and stop commentating just for a quick second because it's getting down to the wire. But with these sliders, you get a lot of dropped interceptions. You play good pass coverage, but you don't catch every interception you get a chance at, which is why I like these sliders. But also with these sliders, you are liable to get torched, as you guys have seen throughout parts of this game. But anyway, the Bengals punt the ball right back to the Browns, and they have a chance to take the lead once again. So they're going to punt the ball again after Alfonso Denard. Darquez Denard drops another interception. So that's 3 straight punts for each offense. Actually, 4 straight punts for each offense. And James Wilder Jr., our rookie, will break off a nice chunk and pick up a first down. So 2nd down and 9, rolling out to the right side. We have blown coverage on the right side. A.J. Green is wide open inside the 15-yard line. 2nd down and 6, we're going to Jeremy Hill. He picks up a first down and gets us down to the 3-yard line. With 1 minute left, we will be stuffed on first down. So they are now using their timeout. So the Bengals were able to get down in the red zone via a very nice play by A.J. Green. And there he is again, beating the press coverage and catching the touchdown pass. So now that our offense have scored, I'm not really concerned about our defense getting a stop. They do have 52 seconds though, and Andrew Hawkins, former Bengals, obviously wants to help out his former team as he drops what could have been a first down. Then Johnny Manziel will overthrow Jordan Cameron. So it's now 3rd down and 10. They have to get something going, and as soon as they get a completion to Jordan Cameron, it will be called back for holding. So I had a decision to make here: go with 3rd and long or 4th down and 3 and put the pressure on him. David Shaw decided to go with putting the pressure on him. So 4th down and 3. Johnny Manziel is back to pass. He's going to go to the left side and be intercepted by Danielle Manning, and he will just fall down on the play, and that gives Andy Dalton a chance to just kneel out the clock. And the Bengals fight back in this game in Cleveland and defeat the new look Cleveland Browns by a score of 20-13. And A.J. Green really carried us in this game. Andy Dalton, I can't say he did, even though he was throwing to A.J. Green, of course, because you saw him turn the ball over a couple of times. But A.J. Green with 11 receptions, which was half of Andy Dalton's completions, and he did throw 2 touchdowns, but also did, like I said, had those 2 giveaways. But there's Jeremy Hill with a solid game, averaging 3 yards a carry, and James Wilder Jr. pitching in as well. So like I said, A.J. Green clearly the star of this game, along with our defense. Really, I gotta say, defensively, the MVP was Darquez Denard. He caught an interception in the end zone and then had a few 3rd down deflections, which really played key in the victory because that gave the Bengals the ball back. But really, A.J. Green caught that very big play and also caught the touchdown on that drive to give us the lead. The drive that we went on to take the lead by 7, he caught that very big play on the blown coverage and then had the very big play for the touchdown, which gave us the lead. So A.J. Green, MVP. So the Bengals move on to 3-1. Next week we have the Patriots. I'm excited to see how Andy Dalton will play against the Patriots defense with Revis, Browner. Man, it could be a rough game. Let's see. But I hope you guys are there for that. Sorry for the shortage of vids, and I'll see you guys then later.